What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bruja-Africana, coming to you with another reading for our fire sign team. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. So, Sagittarius folk, or if you're dealing with a Sagittarius that this is applicable to, please click on this. And if you are here to share your hate, click on it and talk some shit too. Because you'll just put me in your algorithm and I'll just continue to be seen over and over in your timeline unless you become strong enough to decide to block me or unfollow me. Either way, welcome to my channel. Subscribe, like, share my shit, do all of that for me. And if you are under 18, really up under 21, but at 18 you're an adult. But if you are a child, 17 and below, get off my page right now. This ain't for you. And if you are hearing my voice coming through your children's YouTube channel, get up and turn this shit off. This ain't for kids. I will not censor what I say just to appease your child's interaction with me. Your child shouldn't be interacting on this channel anyway. It is for adults. Give you a few minutes to get off of here. If you're under 17, if you're under 18, excuse me, get on off of here. Go look at Disney or some shit that's designed for children, because this here ain't what you want and it ain't for you. All right, now you gone? All right, good. Now let's talk to Sagittarius and talk about this energy you're continuing to feed. My dear Sagittarius, Lord have mercy. Look at this shit here. You got some warnings coming up, or maybe not necessarily some warnings, maybe more like some suggestions from universe. Well, let's say a warning and then some suggestions. Spirit is saying, stop feeding this energy that you keep looking for. There's some type of energy that you're feeding, Sagittarius, that is excessively toxic. It's like you keep on tuning into that enhanced ignorance portion of yourself, or that lower self, if you will, and it's continuing to lead you down a path where you're not trying to be. Like maybe you decided to change some things about yourself, but because you're continuing to feed the energy that you're saying you're cutting out, or that you wish to cut out of your life, it keeps showing back up. Things keep showing up, and Spirit is just specifically saying, stop. Just saying, stop feeding the energy. You had a power to stop looking back and circling the block, going back to whatever this shit is that continues to haunt you or continues to flare up this enhanced ignorance. Because Sagittarius, I love y'all to pieces. I just love y'all so much. Y'all are so fun and y'all are amazing people. But when that enhanced ignorance gets started in y'all, baby, ain't shit that's gonna shut that off. Okay. So what Spirit is saying is, stop circling around to this shit. Whatever it is that's feeding this energy, whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing, whatever people you're around that continues to take you to this tower moment, you got to get the fuck away from them, okay? Now let's go ahead and look into whatever this is that Sagittarius keep on navigating yourself back to. Like, why do y'all do that? Not all Sagittarius, but I know a lot of Sagittarius who continue to circle back around to a fucked up situation until you've had enough. And that's exactly what's going on in this situation. But I don't know that you've had enough yet. You're complaining, Sagittarius, about it being too much. You're complaining about things ain't right. You claim to not like the way that things are going and you want them to end, but you keep on ending back up in the shit, right in the thick of the shit. And you're like, well, what do you mean? Well, that's exactly what Spirit is saying. Like, consider the energy that you're feeding. Consider the things that you are pouring energy off into that are causing your enhanced ignorance to show up. And I'm going to keep saying that because that's exactly what's going on with you, Sagittarius. This continued fight, this continued argument, this continued drama, this continued something that continues to show up year after year after year, month after month, even if it's some shit with your family, something within your relationship, something on your damn job, because the Five of Swords is indicative of some shit going on at work that could totally be avoided, but somehow it keeps coming back up. Why are you feeding this energy? It's toxic. You know it's toxic. You know that it is not fruitful. You know that it will lead you nowhere but to anger. So Sagittarius, why do you keep feeding it? I mean, and you're successfully each time inserting yourself into these situations. Make sure you can see it. You're successfully inserting yourself into these situations. So a lot of these situations or these arguments with the wand showing up as communication, Like, it's the way you're saying things or the way that things are being presented to you that you don't like or the other person don't like, and y'all get to arguing, and that's the end of it. Kaboom. But at the same time, you're pretending not to know why these things keep happening. Why do you keep going back? Like, why every time it seems like we move forward, we end up back in this same toxic bullshit argument? Or maybe you feel like, I'm away from all of this shit. I've removed myself. Why does this shit keep on happening? Well, Sagittarius, again, it's the energy that you're continuing to feed. You know how sometimes us, and I'm going to say us, and if my hand was free, I'd rub my hand, but us, y'all know what I'm saying, us. We live by that wish factor, and we always talk about what we wish a motherfucker would do or say. Let me move these cards so Sagittarius can see this enhanced ignorance that you are participating in all on your own, baby. And you are causing this shit to happen to you simply by the things that you are saying or doing or the energies that you feed. But this is how you keep getting into these enhanced ignorance situations, Sagittarius. You ever sit up and say, I wish a motherfucker would try me. I wish a motherfucker would this. I wish I would that. You notice that the star came up. So what the universe is interpreting is, oh, you're wishing for more of these toxic ass situations. So rather than us moving forward, as the Six of Swords suggests, we're going to keep looking back. We're going to circle the block and go back into this because that's what Sagittarius just told the universe. Sagittarius just said, I wish a motherfucker would. And that's exactly what the universe heard. Boom. Sagittarius wish that some more toxic shit will happen. So what is happening, Sagittarius, alongside that wish a motherfucker would wish that you're shooting up, is that wish is attached to Satan's booty hole. And what is happening is you're getting exactly what it is that you're wishing for. You're telling the universe, I wish that a motherfucker would fuck with me and do some crazy shit or involve me in some toxic shit. And then you are, hurt when the shit happens, but it's all your own doing, baby. You're the one that's feeding this energy. You are the one that is seeking this fight subconsciously. You are the one that is feeding the energy. And that's exactly what spirit is saying. Your ego is causing you to feed this energy, and maybe you need to check yourself and see what it is or why you need to have this toxic shit going on, and finally decide to let it go, okay? It's not worth it, Sagittarius. Don't want to be bothered with this shit, you got to stop feeding that energy and stop playing like you don't know that you're saying this shit. Stop saying that crazy shit. You'll stop inviting that toxic shit in your life. Just stop, baby. All right.